It is 23 minutes past 7. We will be speaking to Boris Johnson a little bit later on about what he makes of the fact that Boris Island hasn't made the shortlist, although has not, in any sense, been ruled out. Let's move on to a story, though, about young carers. For most young people, life revolves around schoolwork, spending time with friends. But for those caring for their parents or their brothers and sisters at home, things are very different.
Well, earlier this year it was announced that more support would be given to the tens of thousands of young carers in England who have to take on those responsibilities. Breakfast Jenny Hill has been to meet Mitchell. He's 15. He looks after his mother, his father and his younger brother.
Few teenagers enjoy early starts. But Mitchell has work to do. There are people to look after, starting with little brother Harley, who has autism.
Get me my breakfast, washing me in the morning, get me dressed, because my mum and dad are disabled and they can't do some of them stuff.
As it gets more to winter, their conditions do get like a lot worse, especially with my mum, because the fibromyalgia does get worse in colder weather.
Just moving around is a struggle for Mitchell's parents. They're in constant pain.
In a way, it makes me feel really sort of guilty.
Yeah.
Because I used to do so much for myself.
See you, Mum. See you, Dad. See you, Arla.
It does have a massive impact on your school life, like being like late to school, missing school, being tired.
Officially, 160,000 young people act as carers in England. Experts, though, fear the true number is much higher and that without support, those children are missing out on school, missing out on friendships, in short, missing out on a childhood.
See you tomorrow. Have a nice evening.
School's out and Mitchell is back on duty.
I'd never wish someone to be a carer because it does put an extra bit of pressure on you, and you do see your family in pain. I'd wish that my mum didn't have fibromyalgia and my dad didn't have anything wrong with him and my brother didn't have autism, but that won't happen.
Pass it to me. I'd pass it to someone. If I had to give him a rating, I'd give him 100%.
He's a good brother.
Yeah, not good. Amazing.
So every time you got the ball, I threw it. I just get on with it, and I love all of my family for who they are.
Jenny Hill, BBC News, Salford.
And Jenny joins us now. Well, Mitchell is an absolute diamond, isn't he?
Isn't he just? His family are very proud of him, as you can see. It's a very loving family and he is extremely lucky. What concerns experts is we're talking here about tens of thousands of children, some of them as young as just 5, looking after adults with physical and mental health problems, but also drug and alcohol addiction. They are big issues for youngsters to deal with, and some of these youngsters get no help or support at all.
I can imagine that some of them don't even consider that they fall into a category of young carer. They just think this is what happens.
Yeah, you see Mitchell there, he's very happy to be doing what he's doing, and this happens through no one's fault. In his case, his father had a motorbike accident, his mother has a chronic health condition. This can happen to any family at any time. What experts say, though, there was some research by the Children's Society early this year which found that young carers as a group are less likely to do well at GCSEs than their peers. They're also more likely to become NEETs, not an education, employment or training.
So what sort of help do people like Mitchell really need, you think?
He gets help from a local charity who take him out so he can have days where he is just a normal teenager. That's few and far between, though. The government say they're going to make sure that every child in this position is assessed to ensure that they get access to the sort of support that they need.
All right, Jenny, thanks very much indeed.
27 minutes past 7 still to come on the programme.